we are getting our house ready for renters. And one of the things that we did when we moved in was we put this backsplash in. It's plexiglass and it has just an old map behind it. We thought it would be really cool. And it's been fine, but it's not my favorite. It's too busy. So we're gonna do here what we did at our last house, and I'm gonna show you what we do. At our last house, we actually painted the back of this plexiglass, and it was this kind of cool teal color. And we talked about different colors that we could do here. And there's not a lot of color in the kitchen. We have this kind of off blue gray. It's called Night Sky. We have these gray cabinets and dirty appliances, but there's not a lot of colors to go off of. So we're actually gonna do black. We got black drawer pulls, black accents on the appliances, black hangers. So we're gonna try black. All right, I got everything off of the walls, and I'm painting with the garage door closed because the plexiglass is so staticky. So dust and dirt and everything like that will like just stick right to it. And it's super windy outside, so just don't want everything kind of blowing around. I got the plexiglass on here. Let me tell you a little bit about what I'm gonna do. So first I put a piece of painter's tape on the underside, on the like out-facing side of each of the pieces of plexiglass. Because we're gonna paint the back side. This is the side that's gonna be next to the wall. So it'll just look like the plexiglass is this color. Naturally, it won't look like a piece of painted glass. I have been trying to decide what to do about the cutouts for the outlets and the switches. I'm just gonna leave it because I think if I use the roller gently enough that it's not going to like seep out through those. So hopefully that's true. Thankfully, this is latex paint, so worst case scenario, we just peel it off. I ended up doing 2 coats of paint on these. The one coat, they were like, looked pretty good, and up against the wall it looked okay, but ended up doing 2 coats of paint. It took forever to dry. So two hours to recoat, but it took about 6 for them to get totally dry, and I didn't do it that thick, so I don't know if that was just because of the plexiglass or what, but I got 2 coats of paint on there, and let me show you what I'm doing now to put them back on. So originally I had these white outlets, replaced them with black. Look at how shiny this is. It looks like a mirror. Replace them with black outlets, black outlet covers, and then the black painted plexiglass. So I'm gonna go through, put them all back on, and I'll show you the finished finished product. Like any good home improvement project, this is getting to be a bigger project than we had initially anticipated, as we can't get the outlets to work right now.
Because when bad guys come in, boom, wham, bam!
Finally got the electric situation sorted out. I'll take you to the panel box, but these outlets are wired. They're 20 amp circuits on the breaker. The wires are 20 amp wires, but the outlets were 15 amp outlets, causing quite a problem. So you had to go back through and do some rewiring to fix stuff that had been burned up, and it was crazy.
Yeah, so it's a 20 amp circuit. There were 15 amp outlets. There was a GFI outlet before.
She's doing that because you're basically just repeating what I said.
Did you say all that?
You are mansplaining.
Oh, well.
So I replaced this one. This guy fixed it all up. But it took a couple days because we had to order stuff off Amazon because they didn't have it in stock at Home Depot and stuff. So
What did we order? Oh yeah, the aluminum copper connectors that were quite expensive.
Yes. So our project that should have cost us about $25, now after going through everything, we're about at $200.
Was it that much?
Yeah.
Well, it was
because we had to buy
it was like
all the
120
outlets.
for. You had to buy wire because the wires are too short after being cut back a couple of times, and for where the damage was. And then the 20 amp outlets are more expensive.
Yep. But now you're gonna finish it. This is the last thing. Do some waterproofing of it.
Well, you keep coming up with last things for me to do, so.
It's true. The kitchen is finally done. Our 24-hour project that became 2 weeks. So here it is. Changed out the backsplash and the outlets. I think it looks pretty nice. We're really happy, ready for our renters to come in here. Hopefully they will enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing it. We're in moving mode. Look at all this stuff, guys. Ugh. But we're so excited to show you our new house. That should be our next video. Look forward to that. See you guys soon. Hole in the wall.
Da da